How to take apart and put back together a Dyson V6 floor head like this one. Also, during this video we're going to be doing some fault finding, so if yours has stopped spinning, this is the video for you. To do this video you're going to need a T8 and a T10 Torx screwdriver, a flat-headed screwdriver and a coin. Starting with the coin, we're going to unlock the end cap that holds the brush bar in place. Then the brush bar and the end cap just slide out like so. We're going to also use the coin to unlock the sole plate at the bottom of the floor tool. Just turn this screw here to the unlock position and then it all just pulls off like this. This is really handy. If you've got a blockage, check this area here. It's very common for buildup of dirt. Now the cog. If you have a cog that stops spinning, this may be a good thing to check. We need to get the T8 Torx screwdriver and we're going to be undoing the screw that runs down the centre of the cog, carefully holding the cog with your other hand whilst you do this. Once this is undone, we can get the flat-headed screwdriver and just prise the cog up. Then you can look inside and it's very likely that you're going to find a little hairball like this one. Basically, this is restricting your cog from turning. Once you've got rid of all this hair, you can just scrape away around the cog, make sure there's no other hair or dust in there. You can even spray with some lubricant in there. Then simply replace the cog, it just push fits on, and we need to screw in the screw that we took out earlier. Once this is done, you'll find that your cog spins freely. Now moving on, in case we have any other issues inside this floor head, we're going to take it apart. We need the T10 Torx screwdriver, and there's a screw here in each corner at the front. So we'll start by undoing those. And then there's a screw here and a screw here that hold this little panel in place. Once you've undone those, just pull this wheel here and the panel will come off. Then there's just 3 screws left, one there, there and there. Once they're undone, we can then take off the top panel that covers all the motor and stuff. If your motor has burnt out, you will then smell it if it's burnt out or see that it's really black. The main problem with power loss on these ones, if your cog is okay, is underneath this white panel. You need to take this screw out, again it's a T10 Torx screw, and lift the panel off. And here is where the wires move as you turn the head like so. Now you will see, if one of these is broken, that will be the reason your floor tool has stopped working. If it's broken, repair the wire, put it back in place, and then we can put it all back together again and it'll be fully working again. Also, you can take this clear cover off at this point if you wanted to give that a nice clean and get rid of any dirt in the surrounding area. That just fits back into place, and we're going to put it all back together again now. So put this white cover back on that covered the wire area. Once that's in place, we can then put the cover back on that we took off. This just clips back into place and we need to make sure there's no gaps around it before we put any other screws back in. Now this will take you a couple of seconds and it is a little bit fiddly, probably the hardest part of the process. Now this long screw, it's longer than all the others, that goes there, that's very important. Okay, all the other screws are going to be the same size now that we took off, so you can put them back in no particular order. I've started at the front here, then there's one in the back corner, and then there's one here. So put that in, and then there's that panel, if you remember, with the wheel on. We're going to put that in that end first, and then it just pushes down, and there's 2 screws that secure this. Again, these are all T10 Torx screws. Now once these screws are all done, we can turn the floor head over, and we're going to be putting back the brush roll. It goes in cog end first, just push it in like so, and then the end cap can be fitted back onto it. Just line it up so it's all flush, and then get your coin and turn it clockwise just to lock it. Now all we have left is this little sole plate that sits on the bottom. You put it in that end first, so on the left hand side goes in first, and then it presses down, and then we turn this locking screw just to the right to the lock position, and that is it. Make sure everything is spinning and everything is secure and your floor head is fully back together. I hope you found this helpful. Please subscribe to my channel for more Dyson help videos. This next one is showing you how to clean your filter like never before.